Hi, Max and Lisa. It was really great to meet with you the other day and discuss the plans for your beautiful new warehouse apartment in inner Melbourne. And I think we've come up with some really interesting solutions and perhaps something unexpected. So I'm really excited to show you. So I'll just share my screen and we'll get on with the process there. So here's a mood board. Now, I was really excited to go and research New York loft apartments. I think that's a really exciting place for us to be right now. And here's just some ideas there, the beautiful light-filled space, the luxury furnishings, and just a really nice place to be. Lots of natural light coming in through the beautiful industrial style windows. And I thought that the industrial style, really, it's a real like an eclectic style and a mix of where modern art and industrial meets luxury fabrics. Really, that's my idea for a New York style. Then on the mood board, we've got some textures with the painted brick, some pop art, which is, you know, you can't have New York loft style without some pop art. We've got the subway map, and you'll find I found the subway map to be quite inspirational. And looking at all those amazing little colours and the little, they remind me of tubes, which of course they are. So I thought that was really a good place to start for some inspiration. The great yellows of the girders, etc., from the subway from the Pennsylvania station. And also bringing in some natural feel with the pebbles and the luxury fabrics with the little chair and the ottoman there. So this is kind of the basis where I've come from. I'm looking for a fresh, quite a different individual type of palette with muted primary colours as the main focus here. So from there, I began to research furniture, and I was inspired by how much the metal legs of the stunning Costello dining chairs I found reminded me of the yellow lines of the New York subway map. So that's where we got our muted primary colour palette from, and we'll just move to the next part of the file here. And I'll just share the next part with you. So here we are. I'll just start sharing my screen. And here's our inspiration for our floor and walls. So first of all, we have the wonderful trusses that are in the ceiling in the warehouse that we have existing. And I've found this beautiful Christian Lacroix wallpaper here, harking back to the tubes and the geometric patterns of the subway and the little tubes, which also matches in with the furniture we've selected later on down the track. A neutral white, natural white, in fact, for painting the internal brick walls. A beautiful terrazzo from National Tiles. Fantastic modern, up-to-the-minute type of product we want to use. Luxury carpet for the bedroom space, and a beautiful rug for the living room, just to show you the balance of the colours between the two. And also I wanted to add a little bit of fun with some subway tiles and a bespoke subway sign to go with the subway tiles, and you'll see how that fits into the scheme later on. So we've gone for the grey, fitting with the warehouse feel and combining the textures in a rich luxury feel. And to create this sanctuary, really, there's many ways of doing that. And eliciting memories of travel and happy times is a really great way to assist in switching off from that everyday life that you guys seem so busy living. I wanted you to feel like you're entering the subway when you came home. So hence my subway tiles that I'm planning to put along the side of the external walls of the pod. And then we're adding the mosaic subway sign incorporated into that to announce your arrival at the 34th Street Penn Station. At the end of the hallway, we're going to have a Liechtenstein pop art print, and that alludes to the galleries of New York and the modern art scene that you obviously both love, and will serve as a reminder every time you walk past that to your bedroom. So the centre of the living room is also given some luxury with the beautiful Bam Bam rug, which will really enhance and add texture to the terrazzo tiles that we've selected there. I'll just share the screen and show you, go back to that scheme there. So this beautiful terrazzo tile is really going to form a grounding base for the living room, etc. Now we've put together a really great scheme with the Koskela Jacob 3-seater sofa in a beautiful powder blue that goes with our muted primary colour theme. The Koskela was chosen as an Australian manufacturer, and their delivery times are within our anticipated 12 weeks. Even with the COVID situation, we were making sure that we could get everything in time ready for when delivery of the apartment is required. Beautiful Albert Bronte armchair, giving that sense of luxury with the fabulous texture and the comfortable cushions, but also the industrial style legs. So we're sticking with the theme of industrial, but comfortable and contemporary, modern, somewhere that you really want to go and sit down and enjoy your time in your beautiful living room. Now here's our beautiful Bam Bam drift rug in coral. Here's the larger version, how it looks from a distance, but here's the detail, which I just love, and it really reminds me of pebbles in a creek bed, and I thought that was such a lovely thing to have underfoot, and it looks like something I just want to take my shoes off and walk all over. So it's been inspired by Australian river rocks under bubbling water in a smooth shape and cool natural tones. So hand woven in Morocco from 100% New Zealand felted wool, extremely hard wearing and soft underfoot. So anyway, I might have to order one of those for myself because I'm very excited about that. And a beautiful contrast and adding texture, that wonderful terrazzo tiled floor. Modern, contemporary, and that lovely pile. I can't wait to see it. Here we are with the an ottoman to sit on that beautiful rug, and that will add a real bit of a focus to the living area. And it's upholstered in leather, which is going to give another beautiful natural element to the room. And I'm loving this blue, this sort of denim blue colour that will also pick up on the blues and the other primary colours that we've incorporated into the scheme here. Now lighting, no room is complete without beautiful lighting. And here the arms of the Alizoy black 1180 millimeters, so over a metre each arm. So that will be a stunning pendant for the living room. And we move along to our industrial vintage sideboard. Now this is being sent over from Germany. I just think the colours and the vintage style just add that little bit of texture and element of a bit of a surprise in the living room. And really a beautiful one-off piece, once again, honing back to the primary colours in our colour scheme. So somewhere to pop all your beautiful travel accessories and all the things you've collected over the years. Some beautiful ceramics look amazing on those shelves. A lovely floor lamp, once again in the muted blue colour, to go with the ottoman and the couch with a bit of the black industrial feel with the tubing there. So we're coming together with a very cohesive style and looking forward to putting it all together, and a bit of New York yellow taxi in the yellow form artwork, which is going to give us a real pop of colour within the apartment. So I can't wait to see how that goes over that vintage sideboard. And at the other end of the room, over the dining room table centred, is the Musa Plant limited edition print in an oak frame to match the dining table. And it's by Marcia Priestley, Australian artist. And look, beautiful colours once again, and All colours also found in that beautiful New York subway print, but something just to soften the space and give that painted brick wall a real focus and something to enjoy over the dining room table. And as you enter the apartment from the outside, this will really hit you between the eyes and give you a real focus for that part of the room. Now, I love this Koskela string 8-person table. Yes, seating for 8 for your beautiful dining room. And we know you love to entertain, and this was really important for me to get the right table and something that's going to work for you in the space. We've got a beautiful oak finish with the black metal tubular legs, once again fitting in with the theme of the tubular legs and the metallic industrial legs, but also adding some nature and some warmth with the oak top. So can't wait to see that with the amazing Jake chairs. Now here's something special, yellow tubular legs. This is going to look fantastic against the lovely timber chair. And another Australian piece made by Koskela. And it's contemporary design. And look, in some ways it reminds me of, you know, something a little bit old-fashioned and almost something we would have sat on as a child. But I love that playfulness, and it allows us to bring in some more of those primary colours, but softened off with the beech and the upholstered seat. So that's a really lovely, fun piece to have. And for sitting up at the kitchen bench, we've got a couple of matching Jake high stools, and they're upholstered in the same colour, and also from Koskela, Australian made, and available within our important time frame. So we're creating that repetition there, and we're creating a real sense of a little bit industrial, a bit of fun, and a little bit Australian as well, which I think is really important. And a little bit of Melbourne, I think that's really great. And here's the matching light in a slightly smaller size, and this will be going as a pendant over the dining table, and will, you know, be a complement to the larger version, which will be sitting over the dining area. I love this shop. I love About Space. It's a great shop, and I could buy everything in there, but I had to just pick one thing. And it says to me industrial, it says height, it says grandeur, and I think it's going to really add something special in amongst those beautiful rafters up in the ceiling. So I think that, and that little bit of black is going to add a bit of sophistication and also reflect the style of the black metal legs on a lot of the furniture in the room. So I can't wait to see this one in place as well. And I've just selected one more art piece for the hallway. And I want the feeling of the hallway as you enter the apartment and you head to the right, past the bathroom. You're going to see the subway sign up there in the tiles with the welcome to Penn Station. And at the end of the hallway, as you enter the bedroom, you're going to be reminded of New York and going to see the Roy Lichtenstein Still Lifes exhibition in 2010. Well, I'm not sure if you went to see that, but I think it evokes that feeling of the New York art scene and the thing that you really love, which is your travel and your culture. And I think this is going to give you that nice little reminder every time you head down the hallway that you're walking through the subway and going to an exhibition. And that's what I'd love to have, that feeling that you would be able to achieve that as you head down the hallway. So now we've got the wall and floor finishes and the specifications. So I've gone for just a simple natural white to paint the internal brick walls, the long walls either side of the apartment in that Dulux natural white finish. And this is such a great colour, and it's going to really enhance all the other choices we've made within the apartment. Going to really add to that modern contemporary New York style, but it's going to be clean, and it's got those primary colours, and it's going to really be something fresh and modern and a little different to what I've seen before. Here we go, just as this the aquenamel for the doors, and any windows, but I'm assuming the windows, those black powder coated windows, well, we won't be painting them, but we'll be keeping all our trims flush with no architraves, and just to give that really clean contemporary New York style. Now I'm really excited about this beautiful Christian Lacroix wallpaper for the bedroom, for the feature wall with the window either side. It just so reminded me of all the tubes from the legs of the chairs in the other room, and the pebble effect in the rug, in the Bam Bam drift pebble rug in the red. And I just think the red colour is going to really give it a bit of interest and a bit of colour. And the backgrounds are slightly, it actually goes perfectly with the natural white paint rather than being a stark white. It's got a slight bit of warmth to it, which is going to give it a real sense of sophistication. And it's quite playful and sticking with our primary tones within the house, yet blending and balancing the selections we've already made in the other parts of the house. And who can miss out on some beautiful terrazzo tiles at the moment? These ones made in Italy and going to last a lifetime, and made with specks of real marble. And look, it's going to require some sealing, but over the years, this is going to give you really great service, modern contemporary New York style. But it's been important to find the right tonality of the grey that's going to enhance the other colours and not overpower or not get lost. So this is going to be really exciting, and 18mm thick, so it's going to be durable and minimal cleaning. So these are really important things for you guys with your busy lives, Lisa and Max. And really, you know, you have a party, you don't want to be spending all day cleaning the next day, you want it all nice and easy. Back to the floor coverings. Here's the carpet I've selected for the bedroom. Something about carpet in the bedroom I think is really comforting and really adds to that sense of comfort and sanctuary. And it's going to define the space that little more, especially considering the openings are quite wide in the room. But the texture is going to play off the terrazzo and really give it a really interesting and a warm feeling. I love this colour of the pebble grid in the basalt. It's got a bit of a sophistication, being quite ordered and geometric as a lot of the other elements we've selected are, and also once again reflecting the tubular theme that we've got running through the apartment, and a great colour, industrial, but yet also homey and comfortable. And I think you really want to be able to find that place where you can escape once you head down your own little subway tunnel and into your bedroom. The last thing, as I mentioned, our subway tiles for the external walls of the pod in the centre of the house on either side of the hallway, opposite the painted brick walls. These are our beautiful Reseda Bianco, well, they're handmade look wall tiles. So they're, you know, a little bit more sophisticated than your normal subway tiles, but we're just going to give them a bit of fun by inserting a sign, the 34th Street Penn Station mosaic, within the tiles to give it that a bit of fun, a bit of artwork. And as you enter the apartment, you're going to see this and feel as though you've arrived in New York. So this is a one-off mosaic, and it's being made by someone who has an Etsy site, and they are going to check with us the specifications and make sure everything's perfect before they send it, but it will be here within 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm very excited to see how that goes within the space. Here's the schematic for our furniture items that are going to blend beautifully with our other schematic for the floor and wall items. So we've got the artwork, beautiful table, rug. I love this pastel blue sofa. I think it's so sophisticated, and the colours and the bit of the denim colour of the ottoman and the bit of blue in the rug are really going to add that little bit of sophistication, and with the blue of the light also in the painting. So everything's going to tie together beautifully. I'm so excited to see it all come together. And I really look forward to working with you on the project and getting your feedback for the next stage. Thanks very much, everyone, and we'll see you. I'll stop sharing now, but I look forward to working with you and getting to the next stage of the project. It's so exciting. I can't wait to see what we're going to get together for the bedroom. Thanks. Bye.